Welcome back to Coffee Talk. I am on, I forget which day I'm on, actually. It's like 7 or 8 or something like that. October 1st. Let's see what's in the paper today. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Whoa, that's scary. Rancho Florencia. I was looking at the picture, by the way, of that werewolf type thing chasing after a little kid. That kind of thing happens in this world. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella, another Coachella thing. Big event. Gil Naiman, otherwise known as Neil Gaiman, I'm sure, and Maruki Harukami, I don't know who that's supposed to be, to collaborate for new IP. I wonder if that's supposed to mean something to me. Had I known exactly who those people are. I know Neil Gaiman, but I don't know the other name. Sorry, we're not open just yet. Oh, Neil, you've come early today. Is there something anything I can help you with? There definitely is something you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me? What? Is it possible for us to work here? What? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skills improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you can finally get the job, if you get it at all. Oh. Let me think this over if you don't mind. I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Well, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. We won't be making any drinks. That wouldn't be a good idea, probably. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you keep you in mind. Wait, totally fucked that up. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people will come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language, non-verbal signs. Yes, that will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. You should start talking. Or when you should stop. Thank you. We'll need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll let you an apron though, to help keep your suit clean. to differentiate you from the customers, in case somebody gets confused. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's start the night. Oh, I thought... Oh, that's right. He did come in early, I guess. Alright. Who's this? Welcome. It's really surprised Freya. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Smelvin, what's going on here? Well, Neil is just working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. Ah, that's not that. It's not that. Neil is just helping out. You never look like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it's the other way around. So, they want to be conquered? Or they, I guess, want to be conquered. I don't know. That doesn't sound right. Is that what he means? Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned... Sorry. We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting the other breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. Oh. Speaking of Freya, Evening Whispers. I want to get through this because these are really good stories from what I've read so far. Only reason to learn how to fly. Happened again. I told her as I inhaled smoke. What? I took the train once to get here and fell in love twice. Not this again, she sighed, looking like she wanted to stub her own cigarette out of my face. Just can't help it. She said nothing. It's way easier, you know, seeing someone from afar, letting your imagination roam as you daydream about how he or she lives, ignoring the fact that what you see is not the way they really are. It's way easier. You can't keep doing this yourself, you know, you need something real. I mean, this might be a stupid suggestion, but you're still using that dating app, right? Try to be more open-minded while you use it. Alright. Burping. I agree. Good. I agree that it was a stupid suggestion. She looked pissed. I couldn't blame her. It's not like this was the first time we talked about this. In fact, this conversation tended to happen around once a season. You need to stop overthinking, go out and stop putting impossible expectations on people. No, I can't do that. I've tried. I get overexcited at any opportunity. How's that served you so far? Now, I was the one who said nothing. I'm afraid... I said, of what? Of what will come later. I'm afraid that even if I find the right person for me, the people around me won't accept them, whoever they are. Fuck the people around you. Another stupid suggestion, I could be jailed for that. Okay. She took a long drag for her cigarette and narrowed her eyes at me. What happened to you recently? Huh? You don't usually overthink quite this much, so something must have just happened. Truth is, something did happen, something too silly to even be discussed. But she knew me, she knew about my problems, so I told her. I watched a stand-up comedy show. Seriously? It's true, I watched one of my favorite stand-up comedians. I knew he'd recently got married to someone he loves. Someone I thought was very similar to him. All this time I thought he took the easy way out, finding someone who'd quickly be accepted by the family he was born in and the family he's about to make. But it turned out his journey was far from easy. There were hardships I never knew he faced, and when he talked about it, it scared me. Why? The fact that I'll have to deal with it someday, the fact that I might have to choose between. I sighed. At least when I see people on the train and imagine a life with them, those imaginary people don't create these kinds of problems. They do create a different. Well, I see people on the train and imagine life with them. That seems like the character from, I think it was last week, or maybe it was a while ago. I can't remember what week it was, but it sounds like that same person. I don't know if it is. They do create a different kind of problem, though. She's right. You know, sometimes I feel like I want to go to the tallest building in the city and just jump, I said. To die? That's not a... To fly, you fool. Fly, you fools! Because if that really happened, all the things that are scaring me won't matter. I can fly. Why the hell would I still care about all these boring everyday problems? Ain't that the dream, weirdo? She said as if she lit another cigarette. Leaving the discussion, she smokes a lot of cigarettes. Leaving the discussion unresolved until it comes back around with the spring rains. Sorry if I interrupted the actual main story that's going on here, but I meant to read that earlier and I forgot about it, so I want to get those. I want to read those because they're so good. We should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agree to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you, then? What? You're helping them here. Are we gonna pay him for his time, or is he just wants to get the communication and that's his payment? What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya? If I still need to write for that paper again, What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Oh yeah, she didn't come yesterday, that's right. Yes. How did she find out? That was like the only day she hasn't been here, I think. You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up? In the elevator? Yes. Same thing happened to my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher up mentioned our encounter with her. Oh dear. Chief called me into her office. And things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course, and she canned you. Sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, you're doomed. I don't know. We do not understand what really is happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. Did you have feelings? How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite. Anything. I get to make anything I want. I trust you. I trust you with the decision. Let's just make the most garbage thing we can make. No way. Not milk. Oh yeah, if you do milk, you can't do it in the others. What's just terrible? Ginger and mint. Sounds terrible. She's all smiling, waiting for her. Let's see her disgusting look. This look of disgust on her face. Here is your drink. Specially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Wasn't really exactly a brew. Thank you so much for this. She liked it. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. It is hot. Look at the steam coming off of it. Oh, it is only milk and ginger and what was the other thing? Mint. But today I might have an idea why. That would take on a whole nother meaning, I think, if it was not hot. But I don't understand what she means, because it is hot. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I imagine they infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable. Even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies and about all races. This is going to be about, yeah. And we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. Ugh. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil? Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. Very glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. We have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep changing. Understood. At least we are here to learn the basics of how Earth... Oh. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask. Ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. Oh. Voices. Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have an exact number. But full time? I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. For this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. It's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, seems like you would be able to achieve your target easily. Ah, I wish. Writing isn't only about number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand, but we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep, it is. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right again? But you're not that wrong about writing, you know? Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It depends on what form the story is. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter. Definitely. Cool. It's funny seeing him say cool. Seems very uncharacteristic. Hahaha. That didn't sound like... Oh. She said it too. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. Nothing to say? I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee and ginger. Can you make drinks with just 2 things? Is that the thing she wanted last time? And I couldn't figure out what it was? I think it is. Why didn't she tell me that last time instead of telling me the name of it? Your order's ready. Not bad. Thanks. You're welcome. What brings you in today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil, some people come to coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visit here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Ah? Pardon us? I was just training Neil in how to talk to customers here. I can see that you're still trying to get laid. Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's the step in the right direction. One suggestion: if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen, which essentially is not really listening at all. Great advice. Don't listen. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try. Step by step. One small step for you might be a giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is that Aqua? Uh-huh. Excuse me. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... those two seem to be hanging out a lot lately. I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista to call the cops when he's aged. He was going to breed here. When he said he's going to breed here. That was difficult. That was an ordeal. Where is Melvin? Misako, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything's fine. Ugh. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now? The water's hot. Why is the water hot? Yes. I'm sorry. So it is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here, anyway? We're starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It's time for a break anyway. Who says he gets a break? He just started. So here is the deal. Fade to black. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Melvin. It's nothing really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Of course not. Definitely not. But we do not want to bother disturbing this place business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. How do we get by giving out free drinks and taking on people that just randomly show up as our I assume we don't have to pay him though, probably. Besides, if we want to travel around the planet more, this coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. What do you want to go after this? Coachella. It was in all the papers. The one paper. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breeding happening during the Coachella. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Target? Sounds like he's gonna attack. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Did he say that? I don't remember. Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including breeding manners. Wait, manners? Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, manners. This is why we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. So many. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've ever had since you got here. We know. We know. You know. Oh, he's got like different colored lighting. I wonder if the different colors are assigned to like a mood. Did I say that already? Maybe not. It's been a long time. It's been a while since the astronaut has come. And I mean, to me, it's been a long time. Because I record these like once a week. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? Nothing. We're just friends, you know? She looks all shy, like... There's definitely something going on between these two. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly. but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. You just gonna sip on that hot water? Or do you want a real drink? Never mind that. I refused it anyway. But wait, if you want to thank her directly, doesn't mean you're done with the game. Excuse me, Miss Freya. Should be your, not your. Oh, so you are correct. You are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue. Okay, I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that? Anyway, yeah, that's a good question. How do you know when you're using the improper grammar when you're not looking at their words? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. Yeah, maybe that's because we can see it and it's like some kind of meta thing or something. I don't know. Am I using that right? Meta? I don't even know. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So you're done with the game. That's quite a lot to fix. I need to polish and fix. It's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix. But players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for our video game? Oh, it depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI, UX, whatever that is. Ugh. Must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It sure removed some of the weight on my chest. Just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. If I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. We'll start working on it and stop chatting. Jeez. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. Sorry to hear that, Freya. But please be more confident. Hehehe. She's like a little motivator, that girl. Be more confident. Take more breaks. She's like in your corner, I guess. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Even Whisper app. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them better than others. But it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Miss Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know? Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. Really, I'm sorry. I know I said thanks already, alright? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Oof, Aqua. I'm sorry if I sounded that way. But yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight. But no one outside the office knows about it. Those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? That's a good question. Secret project. I thought she was working on the Full Metal thing. I'll tell you under friend NDA. Okay? Alright. I'm not with the paper anymore anyways. I'm part of a special team. We're podcast was making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? Heh, that's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Oh, jeez. Sure escalated. Out of all the countless pitches, only a handful have got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of them, 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they said. Who said? So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle. What's a crunch cycle? Oh, like really, like crunch time? I don't know how else to say it. They need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. Yeah, okay. I get what she means. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Meryl, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined the company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Dude, no wonder you're having so burnout. You're so burnout. Yes, that's why you need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you would do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You would take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after that off. Where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? Going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? Still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't do really emotion with her voice. But that's the voice I'm doing with her. So, it is what it is. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Haha, don't be. Okay, it's settled then. So determined looking. I need to go home now. And prepare for a getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus just like last time. Oh. Okay then. She was excited about her going to her apartment. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Oh, Neil. May you find joy during your vacation. I was just gonna say, where's Neil? Shouldn't they both be leaving? Okay, see you folks later. She had to wait until she left in order for her to leave. I guess they can't do the sound for 2 people walking out. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. You can do it, Freya. You can do it, Freya. I don't know what rhymes with Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, you're going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please, take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? You wanted a drink to be going on with? That sounds odd. Still in the house. Definitely won't say no. Ooh. Oop. There we go. Another day in coffee talk. And the next day will be about a week away, I guess. So look forward to that. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed, of course. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.